Okay, I think we should be live. Hopefully. Maybe. If I'm lucky. I didn't have help setting this one up, so hopefully it's not running shittily. Hey, we're live, and hopefully it's running good. What's going on, guys? In Call of Cthulhu today, and yeah, it's another live stream, even though it ain't a holiday. Mainly because I'm bored, because I have absolutely no friends, and the one person I wanted to hang out with today is busy, so here we are. So, yeah. It's basically a horror game based around the Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft mythos, so figured, why not? It's creepy, it's horror, let's play it. So yeah, let me check the settings real quick. Graphics, everything should be on high. Sometimes on, that on. Oh, yes, okay. Okay, and let's start. Empty slot, and let's go. Edward Pierce, veteran of a First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. I understand that. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his taper. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh yeah, pretty simple. So, I believe this is 100% based off of the H.P. Lovecraft story, Call of Cthulhu, which is basically about a private investigator going to a small sea town that's weird and has like a cult in it and shit. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the horrendous end, or hideous end. Okay, we're already dealing with fish guts and blood and beheaded shark. So that's something, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. I don't know if controller would be better or not, but we are dealing with a lot of fog, like a lot of fog. Also, let me know if the game is like too loud or anything. It's pretty loud in my headphones, but okay. We have several beheaded and what looks to be like gutted sharks. Okay, so we can run. Okay, gonna crouch. E to interact with stuff, which is pretty basic. Okay. I'm gonna slap some items in order to interact with them. Oh, fun. Just E to grab stuff. Okay. Does anyone know what that sigil is? It looks like a slash with lines coming off of it. Okay, yeah, there's something in the water. So, I played Subnautica. I'm not scared of water or the ocean, but I do find not knowing where things are in the water to be fairly creepy. As I for some wood.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Pretty sure that's Cthulhu right there, talking to us. Okay, so I can't jump.
What a putrid offering.
Looks like they gave you a fucking whale. Okay.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Hold down shift to run, which I already figured out. That's pretty basic. So we have been chosen. We are the chosen one, I guess.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the fuck? We got tentacles up in here already. I'm already assuming this whole thing's a dream sequence.
I hate whiskey.
Is that what whiskey does to you? Because...
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put the end to the nightmares for a while, but the effects have been wearing off. Hey, we obtained some sleeping pills. That's good.
I used to be an avid reader.
Used to be, yeah, so good.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
I believe we are in place, like somewhere around the 1900s, I believe, if I'm correct.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not much one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Alright.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
So, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can, well, repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. Those are memories? Not nightmare dreams? Okay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these memories, I probably won't. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear the voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Its name is Cthulhu, or however you're meant to say it. No, have a choice. Don't drink or have a drink. That's screwed. Alcohol's good for you. Don't drink, kids. Okay.
I have business here to attend to.
Like what?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Finish off. Okay, game saved.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Nope.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ooh, skill points. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Okay, so I have 8 CP available per character. Okay, so it says here how many it will take to get to the next level. And we have 8. Okay. So, medical represents your medical knowledge. Improve this skill to increase the chances of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, or expressing your understanding of problems. Presenting your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use, origin of artifacts. Spotting and stuff would probably be good. Eloquent. Those you talk to by power of speech. Again, I like having high speech in games. Tends to be what I choose to do. But... Level 2 in occultism. Let's go 2 in medicine. And 2 in spy and hidden. And let's go with that. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Just hang up.
I'm coming.
Oh, so that's what I look like. Okay. Look like a grizzled veteran badass. Understandable.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're welcome to my place of business and you insult me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
Was she in a
painter?
wheelchair?
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Tentacles. Lots of tentacles.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
This investigation agency. Here. Clues. Okay. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Father Sarah Hawkins thinks it's the death of his daughter. Okay. Oh. My old lighter that escaped with the memory. Okay. Escape that.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. Some of shipment label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police said a domestic incident, but they nevertheless insist that Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Thinking you see things is a pretty solid case that she's not all there. Zero Webster.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
So something weird is going on, but so
I'm a
far,
private
I don't know
investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Hey, Hope. How you doing?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Wait, I qualify as your best friend? I thought the
Find
title
out
was
the
only
truth
given to
regarding
Lily.
Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such native and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of the long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea god or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysteries of and tumultuous story of the small island off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1, a dense work aimed at the entrance of young yada yada. Okay. Did that boost our medicine skill at all? Yes, no. No, it doesn't look like. Hey, whatever. Okay, leave for dark water. The Sarah Hawkins case. So basically, we are a detective in the 1900s. We hear about some chick that died. It's kind of sketchy on how it happened. So we have to go to an island in the middle of nowhere, which is all foggy and covered in whale bones based on this picture, to hunt down what actually happened. We have also been having dreams of tentacle monsters and caves and decapitated sharks. Okay then. My only question is this a horror game where we get weapons, or a horror game where we have nothing? I'm scanning the water to see if I can see anything moving, like under the boat.
Almost there.
Dark Spooky Island. And now we get the title. The Call of Cthulhu. The Scylla, whatever it is. If you're a dog in the background, I apologize. It is my sister's pet, and I have yet to find a way to get rid of it.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
I like fell asleep.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Hey,
nice
well,
young
playing a drunk detective, I have to fulfill the part.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale.
See?
What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming,
Even the
but his
police
bar
officer's
holds
telling
a
us
surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, so we can go to the bar, talk to Fitzroy, which I think is that guy, talk to Bradley. Okay, that's what's going on.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
A fucking whale?
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me?
Peter
These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. But not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address.
Look,
Warehouse
if you
36,
can't sleep,
Darkwater Harbor.
you can always text me.
I like you, so I'll be
number.
frank with you. Don't go near the place.
And it's not my fault.
Don't try to get in.
It's what I
Why?
play. I probably won't
Because I
sleep
told
anyways.
you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You
Okay,
can't
to the bar
understand.
then.
You're not sailors.
Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Drink, 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 drink. Oh, Captain. But it's not my fault if you can't sleep tonight. Did you just shoot at me? Spit at me, buddy. Please don't leave. You're the only person in chat, and I don't want to be all alone.
Hey, be careful.
Hello.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Don't just laugh. Evil little girl.
Pure
Just
instinct.
apologize.
I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Find out about dark water.
The Stranded
Why is it
Whale.
called this?
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you?
You'd actually
I'm
have
a
to meet me in
nostalgic sort of
person
guy.
to whip my butt,
The
and you
name
cancel every time
reminds
we
us
go
of
to
the
hang out,
golden age
so-
of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it's true. It's not speaking ill if it's true. That's 100%
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I mean, I think drinking tends to bring out the truth in someone, but...
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal.
What
I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on then.
I've got what I...
Anything?
Ask about prohibition.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
This time of
you mean
history,
who?
I believe alcohol is
Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
It's a she. That makes it dangerous. What about
you know
warehouse?
where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
Oh, great.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Oh, no, I didn't. What?
Anything else?
Hey, women bring trouble. That's why I'm on this haunted island full of tentacles.
That'll be all for now.
Anyone else I can question around here?
Then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor?
I do fear women. Women are terrifying. Women bring trouble.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80
I
years.
completely fear women. They control my life. He's got glasses, he must be a nerd. Women.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
Yes,
Pure
boys
knowledge.
bring trouble. Men don't. No, I couldn't, nor would I want to live without you.
Do you like our song?
Yes.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros,
Yes, but
but
you are
we
an
give it all
adorable
we've
nerd.
got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is the song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Oh. You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Moby Dick.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Goodbye to singing. I like your song.
I had the wing of the girly boys. I was better than the fire.
I'll get to the female. Don't deny it. It's true. Okay, let's see what kind of trouble this brings me.
What you looking at, stranger?
A good-looking lady? I'm terrible at flirting. She can certainly put them away. Nothing at all. What's a... This is totally a pickup line, so therefore I'm gonna do it.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Why does everyone treat me like shit around here?
I told you to beat it.
Fine. Well, got shot down. Nothing new there. I'm used to it. Okay. Yes, I do flirt. That is how I get away with, you know, a horror game. If you're sleeping with someone, chances are probably not going to kill you.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for you here either.
You can stay to watch if you
Beat
want.
it.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor...
Okay, let's go talk to the policeman. But yes, I am a flirt. If you flirt with a lady, she's probably less likely to kill you. Or more likely. Depending on how good you are at it. You get to kill me.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Who is Cat? Why do you have a spoon on your nose? Why?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Okay, let's talk to Mr. Capdino.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, let's see what
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few days are still legible. 1819, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who'd want this information to be hidden? Because you got bored. Wow, glad I know I'm so bored. Who the fuck? Oh. I turned around, his ass was gone. That was creepy. I was like, shit, people are already teleporting.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay. Let's raid this guy's house, see what we get. Creepy green light. Volume 2 of this medicine stuff. Medicine progression? Is it going up? Yes, no? Sanity. Oh, so we are sane. That's a new thing for me. Yay. R2 sub-menus. Okay. So we don't... so we only have one CP to add. Medicine or occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. So using CP, we can upgrade these. Spotting hidden stuff may be helpful. Get the feeling that talking and strength are going to be the most helpful. Because, you know, buff. Oh, yay. You're leaving, which means I'm going to be all alone on a dark, evil island full of tentacles that want to get inside of all my nooks and crannies. But, okay. I'll talk to you later, Hope. Hope you have a good night. Okay. What else is there around here?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
It's a wooden leg. Oh, okay. Note to self that I did see a harpoon gun up there. Note to self, if I need a weapon, that's where I'll get it.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Documents are unreliable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Maybe. Foot Fishing stopped in 1847, which is an unlocked answer. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? Okay, let's do the unlocked answer.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Yes.
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
So the killer whale in the
I'm just
wharf?
back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Why are they putting it back in the sea? And what would have killed it?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Okay, let's go back.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
We already looked at that, but okay. Let's ask
I found a
cat
threatening
is.
letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office. but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. I'm assuming Kat is that chick in the bar.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Okay. You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belongs to them? It belonged to the family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Okay. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, sorry, just dealing with someone that needed me to text them, and we are off. And those guys have now moved to let us through. Okay. So we just have to get to...
You saw what happened with those sailors.
I did.
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Well... You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
I shall take my leave.
Guy's actually pretty helpful. He's not a massive dick. Can we get inside? No. Door. Ah, here we go. Find hidden items. Spot hidden skill items. Detect hidden items in a close range. Assuming it's talking about
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
There. Find a way up. Ah, ladder. Okay.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating. But
Okay, whatever. Okay. Is there anywhere else we can go in order to get around? Through this side may loop around, but maybe we have to follow this path? Yeah, okay. To clear it out a little bit.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
See a statue over here, and that's what I'm going for. What does this say? Some weird language. Guy with a harpoon staff looking thing. St. Brendan.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Huh. So that was a cult, which I guess makes sense. The only saint I know of is... Nope.
Damnation. I broke it.
Damn.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
How does one check his skills? Here's investigative talent, improving skill. Like picking locks. So 50%. Okay, so those take... Okay. Okay, I get it now. So... I'm gonna start slowly working on an investigation. I do really want to get in there. Is there any other way? What does it say if I try? It's locked.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
We'll figure it out later. Can we talk to anyone else? You? No. How about you two?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Hey, I didn't do it.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
I'm assuming they're keeping guard over the warehouse. We can probably find a way to trick these two into distracting them.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Fish. You know, there's more fishing than just whales.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
To you, my drunken friends. Can I get through here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go talk to those bootleggers.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Let's investigate a little bit first.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
They're not wrong.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay. Let's lie. Let's see what happens.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Huh. Well, we could sneak through there. I want to go question that lady again, because I'm pretty sure she's Cat.
Where do you think you're going?
So let's talk to this guy. Must get into the warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Cthulhu Cult.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. And then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry. I really can't talk about them.
Okay, let's go visit Cat. See if we can get some help from her.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Those the two guys that were just guarding the place. But yeah, that tells us she's definitely Cat.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Nope. Okay. Okay, let's talk to her and see what happens. I know it's unprofessional, but I'm also texting someone at the same time of misplaying.
I told you to beat it.
Your Cat. Tell me what the fuck is going on and give me passage. But nope, looks like we're just gonna sneak in. Okay.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Let's just... Simple.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Okay, let's see if these guys can cause some trouble for me.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
So, get the drunks more drunks, that way they cause trouble so we can just simply walk on by. Easy. Go to the bar, ask the guy for some booze. Where the fuck is he? There you are.
What can I get you?
Booze. Lots of them.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Oh, did we already hear this?
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
Whiskey.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Thank you.
That'll be all for now.
I don't know if we have a total amount of money or not, but
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Okay, guys, I got you a bottle.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
A bottle of whiskey.
You're a good guy, you.
Hey.
Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear it.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff.
Well, got what I wanted, so let's look around now.
Let's see.
Can I open this up?
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ooh. Okay.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Psychology.
What happened here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, clues. Places. Shannon Wave, Dark Water Port. Oh, we have 2 more of these, so spend them there. Validate it. Yes. Dark Water, clues. Hawkins Warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident, signs of life, test effect. So someone was essentially living here. Okay. Good to know.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yeah, well...
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Told you she was cat.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Hot girl causes trouble. Got it.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I think there's more to explore there. Okay. So now we get to explore a haunted mansion. Okay. So far the game is just kind of creepy, not really horror-ish. Someone's watching us. I like his facial hair. Very manly.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
The hell's Winchester? Okay, so flat dimension burnt in the fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You know the place very well. That's why he's still here.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
What more I want to ask?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Okay. That actually does clear up some of my suspicion of him.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
He put most of my worry to rest by actually, you know, saying that he just wants to make good and his stuff. Okay, if he's going that way, I'm gonna go this way. There's gotta be more to investigate. This lighthouse way out there. Anything else around here? Small wooden ware. Bearing of a well from wood, it's sort of way that soldiers would make for their children. Okay. Anything else over here? Okay, let's go. My office is over there. We're gonna have to go that way eventually.
1693. This house is much older than it seems.
John Wickwood. Wait, John Wick built this house? Oh, we may have a bit more trouble than I thought. I really dislike that sound effect. Someone defiled the graves.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't
Poor
see
kid.
Such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Okay, so yeah, my one guy's been taking care of the place, but someone else has been poking around and fucking with it. Okay.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, good thing.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
They don't kill me.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
Okay.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Do want to look around a bit more. But okay, the police officer's right there. Oh, I do actually want to hear what
now?
These guys say to each other.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Not yet.
What now?
So, did they say anything to each other? Nope. Okay. Let me explore down here then. But he did jump pretty quickly in murder.
This gate is locked.
Assume the majority of the game is going to take place here at the mansion. That's my assumption anyways. guessing this is Webster's. I think that's his name. His place. Locked.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
So he sits here alone and drinks whiskey. I mean,
bourbon. Empty, of course.
There's worse ways to live. That would have been an easy place to put a jump scare. Okay. Let's get going. Alright. Let's head inside the mansion. Didn't know that there's an axe over here to grab for a weapon. Always make sure you know where weapons are. Horror 101. Always learn how you can fight back. Or it'd be like Heavy Metal Conan completely abused the respawns.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Fun and games, the asshole attacked me with an axe. Okay, let's enter.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Okay. So, yada yada, got him with an axe, yada yada yada. Scene of the fire, haunted mansion. We try not to die. Good plan, good plan. I'm thinking of going for maybe about another hour, and then I'll call it quits for the stream. Seeing as how it's currently 5 in the afternoon. So, we'll go until about 6, and then I may go get some food or something.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
So I'm trying to run up the electric bill. Well, there's rats, so there's definitely vermin. Creepy green lights.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Ew.
What does this tell me?
Well, what are we able to investigate?
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Windows boarded up. Doesn't look like there's anything else to investigate. Oh, now we can.
What kind of meat is this?
Weird, but we don't get anything from it.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
So he stood up fast because he was angry. Okay. I don't see much else to investigate. Oh, broken plate.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
And then where?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
He wanted them to eat some strange meat, I assume. The boy didn't want to, or maybe broke the plate, ruined some of the meat. Father got super upset. She tried to calm him down. Okay, makes a bit of sense.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
The cult places. The Last Supper, okay. Since the fire of the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The setting allowed a place occupied by family members to be determined. Visibly adequate was respected even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with his wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of domestic argument. Creatively, the roast was untouched in certain places, the meat mysteriously preserved since then seems to have been the subject of a dispute between the Hawkins couple. So, like I said, one of them didn't want to eat the weird meat. Is my theory anyways. And the fighter got upset.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Too much
It was already
rubble.
too late for the Hawkins.
I'll find an easier way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay, let's investigate.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Got pushed? Tripped?
Did someone escape the fire?
The husband? Is there anything else I'm missing?
They had a fight. Why?
It's an oil lamp. That's what caused it.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Perfume? Blood vial?
And the boy.
Toy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The police botched investigation. No, that'll just install them.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
Yep.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
They had a fight. She threw the lamp in order to try to save herself and her son, and the fire burned them alive. Either the husband decided to kill them, or yeah, I'm gonna start working eloquent. But either the husband decided to kill them, or she would rather die than go with whatever he was trying to do. Is my theory.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Getting Resident Evil vibes from here. History of medicine. Hey, more. Okay. Don't disturb anything. Immediately steals book. Front doors barred, right?
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
He's going that way. Can we go upstairs? Nope.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I don't like that sound effect. Don't like it.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Wow, this whale hunters.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yeah, the whalers had the story about Moby Dick. Shocking. Okay, God, don't get pissed off because I'm insulting sailors.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
What the hell?
This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. It's amazing how we can run without this light going out. Turn on the light. The more light we have, the better.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Oh, that's creepy.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Yeah, the painting, not the human skull.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Okay, let's continue on.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to involve the police. Someone was scared of his wife? Of Sarah Hawkins? I wasn't the only one that saw that, right? There was like a flash and a skull. I wasn't the only one that saw that, right? Okay, now I'm just starting to get a little creeped. Crap.
Locked.
Open. And dark.
The boys' room.
Okay. So what can we investigate? We built a fort?
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Investigation.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Weird ass story to read. Fun fact, when I was a kid, my dad would read me Pokemon facts from the Pokedex book that they had back before there were close to 1,000 Pokemon, but that's what I read, or had read to me when I was a kid.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
But it would knock him out. Keep him knocked out no matter what was going on. And I've seen pictures like these before.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Yeah.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her?
The father and wife sleep in 2 different rooms? I know that's a normal thing, like, with certain families, but it's never been that with my family. Other than my dad occasionally sleeping on the couch, but other than that, not really. Can we pick the lock? Nope. Damn.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Bust it open.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, damn. Any new points? Nope. Okay. Sound like footsteps somewhere above me. Somebody went this way.
This door is locked. Locked.
Let's go get the police officer. Let's see what he thinks. Oh, yeah, there he is. I was gonna say, is he gone? Because that's gonna be a little bit worrisome.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Okay, I don't know now. Why do I turn off the light? Because it seems to just occasionally go out at random. Guess continue to investigate the room. Wait. That symbol for the fact that there's something hidden. It went off. Maybe if we crouch? I feel like this is a good hiding place. Yeah, he automatically pulls it out. Trunk? Oh.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Okay. Sarah was on some pretty heavy drugs. Oh. Office key. Is that what's here?
Nope. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Must be what this is, then.
This door is locked.
Nope. Okay. This E. That's some occult level shit. No.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
The Shambles of FS, is that what... the one she sent to her dad?
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonious circle. Let's read up on that, actually. That actually has me interested. Holt circle. The creature is not yet anchored to a dimension. An explosion ritual might work as long as the person performing it makes sure they investigates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonious circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all the proven reliability. Chart taken from... Okay.
Bradley? Is that you?
This door was opened.
Is anyone there?
Her eyes bleeding? Okay, cultist, got it.
You! Stop!
Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Thief.
I'll cover you.
Got a gun? Okay. Okay, that works.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. It looks like an old Seaway map.
Don't trust anything or anyone anymore. Oil refilled.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
It swings open somehow.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Interesting.
This panel is movable.
Okay, before we go do this, I want to investigate the rest of this stuff.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh, we're gonna have to use the map.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to follow the journey, maybe?
They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Can I force the gears? Make life so much easier if I could.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
Need a tool. Hey, police officer, come here.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
It's kind of something to do with these. How encircle lots of. Put it on Darkwater, maybe? Which. I'm correct. Might that be right about. There?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess.
On the back. It's gotta be something.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
So, what the hell? Change the runes to...
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
No, okay. I'm missing something. I'm convinced it has something to do with this map. Somewhere on here. Where I'm currently looking is a bit too low.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Maybe we need to trace out the Scylla's route? Just look to be like that.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must...
Is there anything that's to do with Egypt, maybe? See, I'm thinking if we tried, like, the end points, maybe? Oh. It's like one up here-ish?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Yeah, I'm lost. Literally, anything we could use to pry open that door would be helpful.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Center of the star?
Looks like it worked.
It was just a random guess to put in the center
well
of the
done,
fucking
Pierce.
scar. But okay. That cultist is long gone by now. The secret cave. Back into the caves, back into the caves, back into the caves. Just like where we started. Yeah, we've been going for close to 2 hours now.
The secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him. 3 seats.
Reconstruction.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place?
He was a member of
Who
the
were the
cult.
others?
Some weird figurine.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
The leader of the cult would be my guess.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Statue mother of some kind. Anything else I can activate, find, investigate.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
She was listening in. Close to the ground, maybe?
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Get it now. So can we get inside this box?
This symbol. What does it mean?
Alright, time to go down, I guess. What happens if we go all the way down? Like, I'm gonna use the lantern for a little bit.
Where are you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Before I enter that cave, can I enter this door at all? Is it locked?
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
I don't trust it. But okay. Squeezing. We're not going back, are we? Great. Just fucking fantastic.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Touch. Several of them already have.
These paintings must be several centuries old. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Ooh, statues. See, I don't know of a couple of the people in the H.P. Lovecraft mythos. Like, I vaguely know of the Shoggoths and Mind Flayers and certain like D&D style stuff, but they've been used in all kinds of media, so all kinds of weird shit. In the cave, all alone, with no weapon, because I'm an idiot. Yo, Officer Dingoballs. You coming or new? Seems pretty well lit, so I'll switch to the lighter.
Time has weakened these structures.
Something doesn't seem right about
I don't have
this.
time to search them all.
Could search one. Okay, let's head down to the water, see what else is down here. We were already here in a dream. The dream at the start of the session. We were already here. We were already here. I hear chanting. Chanting is
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God.
That officer that attacks them, it's gonna be him.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. Take a look at them. Nice figures on the table. Look for anyone that's missing an arm. Doesn't look like it. Statue of something. Game just saved.
A table for sacrifice?
Shark.
A mass grave.
Not falling down there. Oh, someone's gonna attack me. He looks vaguely like me. Ah, shit.
Oh, God. I got it. Okay.
We're back.
I can't breathe. What's happening?
Panic attack. Panic attack.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Shit. Calm down. Deep breaths. Calm down.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
It's exactly like the dream. Where's he?
A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
Hey, at least we got a weapon. Right? We are gonna use that as a weapon, right?
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says.
Occult. Tribe men. Cultist symbols. Then inventory knowledge. 8 right here. In old Bible, numerous passages have been overwritten or entered a strange way to study the Holy Scriptures. So it's the old Bible. Okay. Weird. What is it? We're not gonna use this? As a weapon? Nope. Nope.
What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
They've been sacrificing people. Sacrificing people to the Cthulhu god. Dang. Bullshit tentacle monster. This is where we get the crowbar. Didn't something move when, like, over there? No? We had a crowbar? Weren't these things, like, locked up last time? He's gonna come out and try to shoot them. They're going to kill him. And then they're gonna come after me, if I remember the dream correctly.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal name.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitad.
Said it.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Padk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Oh, hey Coda. When did you get here? Not bad. We're starting to get to the creepier parts. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Pretty enjoyable so far, I'd say. Very RPG-esque. I'm just looking to end it probably after the end of this chapter.
Just as your dreams guided it to you.
Reminds me a lot of more tentacle water-based Outlast. If I had to be 100% honest.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes.
Shit, I don't like how close I'm getting.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Bring me more sacred flesh.
More sacred flesh? Again, what is this sacred flesh? I'm assuming that's shark flesh. Shark flesh. Ooh-ah.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Said sleeping cultist, though.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Again, this primitive writing.
It's what was on the statue in the main town. Go for the exit. Go for the exit. Reminds you of Amnesia? I never actually paid too much attention to Amnesia. It reminds me a lot more of Outlast. But, you know, creepy, cult level people doing weird shit. Yeah, I don't blame you for... the tank was good. That's him. That's the guy who was missing an arm at the start of the game. You know, the same motherfucker that stabbed me in my motherfucking dream. Shut
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
I'm recognizing the occasional word that they're saying.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
Paul, you're gonna shoot.
Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Nah, great. The guy's got 3 eyes.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
You shouldn't have seen this.
Ah!
Bye, bitches!
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Okay, I'm actually controlling this. We're going. Ain't got time for this. Ain't got time for this. Fuck me. Don't have time to look at chat. Apparently having an attack arm makes her a lot stronger. I don't know if we made it out or not. I saw moonlight.
My leg!
Shit. And now we're limping. Oh, crap. Oh, yay, blood. And a dead cultist. And I hear footsteps. Yeah, another dead one. That's fantastic.
Light! At last.
Go towards the light. Well, shit. Yeah, you're getting here right now as the creepy part's happening. Before it was a bit of more just like investigating, reminded me a lot more of LA Noire, and now it's starting to get to the creepy shit. I was actually looking at ending it, but like right around now, but I'm debating on. Yeah. I had nothing better to do today, so I figured why not. I had plans for some friends, and then they canceled because they were too hungover. So I tried to make plans with someone else. She couldn't. And yeah, so I had nothing better to do. So now I'm here. I was going to contact you about playing Sea of Thieves, but I figured you off with family or whatever like you usually are on Sundays. There's tentacles on the chalkboard. I'm higher than a kite.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
What the fuck they doing to me?
He's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Come on under again. Yeah, when we get time sometime we should, just because it's fun to play it when we have multiple people, and it's actually fun to edit.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Look, whoever's laughing needs to knock the fuck off. But, okay, Kyoto, yeah, sometime we...
You have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
But yeah, sometime we should play Sea of Thieves. Sedation, just like what we used to do to you, huh? Mm-hmm. Did you help with his special basement videos then? But I was actually just about to end it, so... Because I think... Oh, look, Shackle's in a bed. I'm used to that. But yeah, this is where I'm planning on ending it, dude. So you dropped in right at the end. I will try to tune in for your stream, but I was debating on going out to get some food, seeing as how where we work is currently not open, so I can't go there, so I need to go find somewhere to eat. But anyways, thank you for tuning in, dude, and anyone else who tuned in at any point and didn't say anything, and anyone who's watching this after the fact that it gets uploaded to YouTube. So yeah. You could be an actor because you're full of weird shit. You got spunk. Thanks, dude. If you want, you can go back and rewatch it from the beginning after it's uploaded. You actually missed quite a few good things. And me texting halfway through while playing. So anyways, I will see you glorious motherfuckers in the next video. And also check out Heavy Metal Coda. He streams a lot more often than I do. So anyways, I'll see you guys next stream.